Okay, where should I build my online business? This is a question I get a lot from people who are just trying to get started, and they're always like, what platform should I use? Should I, do a stand store? Should I do Clickfunnels or Etsy or Shopify? There's so many platforms out there, and I guess, it does depend, I guess maybe what direction you're going, whether you're selling digital products or you're building an email list, becoming an affiliate marketer, doing e-commerce, things like that. But typically, like, I am using one platform that I am building all of my funnels. I'm running all of my digital products, affiliate links, everything is through one platform now. And for beginners, a lot of the people who watch my content or message me on Facebook, a lot of those people are just trying to start an online business. So you don't need anything um, crazy or high tech. So like I don't use Etsy. I don't even use ClickFunnels anymore. While I do love those companies, a lot of influencers also are using like Stand Store and things like that. But honestly, I found that I love this product right here, System.io. And the reason I like this is because most people who are starting a business are new and they don't have a ton of money to invest to get their business up and going. So, what I like about System.io is you can do everything your email automations, adding your contacts, your sales funnels, you can book your calendar, payment processor, blog. If you want to build a blog, you can build it within this. I personally still use WordPress and get hosting and run all of my blogs off of WordPress, but all of my funnels I do with System.io now, and I've transitioned everything over. I used to use ClickFunnels. I love ClickFunnels. I go to their events and things like that. But I just find that as a new person, cost is sometimes a factor, and so I try and be sensitive towards that. Who people who are starting, and you can get like the link in bio. If you do have e-commerce, you can do that here. Online courses, community, affiliate marketing, they have customer support, they have all these integrations, they have all of this, and you legit can get a free account. Now, I do have a link in the description below if you'd like to get a free account. And then I do have a free funnel you can download from this page right here. I have a kind of a start an online business tools and resources where I give you all of the tools and resources that I either use or did use to launch my businesses. And right here is the System.io funnel creator that I use is right here. And then of course, if you want access to a funnel page, this is my funnel that I give you for free and you can download that into your account. Um, but what is cool about this is legit. For your first 2,000 contacts, you can use this for free. You get an email campaign, a newsletter, you get one automation rule, workflow. So this is enough to get started to where if you have a business idea and you want to launch a business, you need to be one-minded and focused on one thing anyway, to where you can legit set up a business, start using this, and then grow into your plan. So once you obviously get over 2,000 contacts or you need extra automations or tags, then you would obviously have to upgrade to the $27 a month or whatever, you're scaling up. Now, the good thing about this is it is 100% free until you need the next campaign, which is why I like it and why I like recommending this to new people. Now, if you see me looking to the side, it's because I'm just checking my notes. When I first got started with online business, I started in the digital marketing services niche. So I was doing social media services for people. I think the reason it did so well is because I was so focused on doing one product, like YouTube. Let me see if I can actually pull this up. So hopefully you can see this YouTube guide. This is what I started with. It was one product. It was a freebie, how to generate revenue from YouTube. And I was solving one problem. So it was particularly targeting one type of person, people who were YouTubers who wanted to build a YouTube channel and wanted to monetize. I had this one ebook. I was focused on getting leads and selling services that would help them get monetized. I literally ran this one service, even though I did sell some other stuff. I focused only my advertising on this one product this one type of person. I built a list around people who were obviously they wanted to make money with YouTube. So my assumption was is some of these people probably are not monetized yet. So they need watch hours, they need subscribers, they need a following, they need engagement, things like that. So I was giving away something for free to get the lead, and then what I was doing is selling them services to help them get their channel monetized. I did this for almost a complete year before I even introduced my other product of helping Instagram people get more followers. And so I think it was because I was focused so much. I literally took this one product. I started this actually, what year is this? 2025? I guess this would have been like 7 years ago because I launched the site in 2018. And within 6 months, I had already taken it to six figures, which at the time I was like, I mean, I was making six figures probably a year. But in 2018, I started this in May, I think. It was May of 2018. And in 6 months, I had already hit like two or $300,000 with just this product, just this service that I was offering people. And within a year, I mean, we scaled this thing so fast before I ever even introduced a secondary product. But I think it was because I focused on one product. Everybody got seen, or everybody got shown this. The leads immediately would come in, grab this for free, and I would immediately try and sell them something that would help them get monetized so that they could start earning revenue with the YouTube Partner Program. And I immediately did that. I used that email list to then sell them, oh, do you need thumbnails? Oh, do you need a tool to help you? Well, here's TubeBuddy. Then I started affiliating two things and making money off of the back end email list. But because I focused on one thing, I think that's why I did so well. So by the time I introduced the second Instagram product, I could just duplicate and do the same thing. And that's what I just did over and over and over, to kind of build up this huge clientele of social media influencers. And now I'm even doing more advanced things to where, like, okay, now that you're monetized with the YouTube Partner Program, do you realize you can actually make more money if you put links in your description, if you affiliate to the products that you talk about? So these are things I'm teaching some of the customers through like emails, videos. I have a whole faceless brand that I run the social media company off of who don't even know who I am. So that's what's great about like a faceless side of doing things, and focusing on one product. But now, like, I can get on here and talk about, like, okay, this is what I did right, this is what I did wrong, here's the tools I've been using. And I really think you can build a complete business, everything that you would need to do to literally scale from 0 to 6 figures. You could use this platform, and even 7 figures. But a lot of people aren't focused on 7 figures. They just want to make their first, $1,000 online or $5,000 online, whatever it is that you're going for. So like you can set up all your funnels in here. That it would basically, let me look at this. Yeah, so like I have all of my ClickFunnels, I am transitioning over here. So I'm going to be running everything through here. You can set up all your newsletters, campaigns, all the automations. I've got so many, you can even do digital store. So like influencers who do stand store, you can actually set up a digital store with this to do multiple links out if you want. Now, I would recommend, like a lot of times think about it, like if you're doing a stand store, typically people are like link in bio. Well, the problem with link in bio is you're sending them to something that gives them 10 choices of things that they could buy in your bio, and it causes confusion. If you have one thing that you're focused on sending to people, like if you click in the link in my description, it's going to send you to a Google spreadsheet where you put your email in, and then it sends you direct access to my spreadsheet, which you can save. You can file, you can make a copy of this, save it, and then you could legitimately swap everything out. All these affiliate links you can swap out with your affiliate links, obviously change the picture, put you, and then give away the same thing. You could get on, talk about different tools that you use, and then say, hey, all of my tools are in the checklist below. Click the link in the description. When people opt in and get this, that funnel is right here. And then I have videos that show you how to change all of that out if you wanted to use something like this. So that would be up to you. But all of this can be done from System.io, and you can focus on sending people to one thing, and then from there, they're on your email list. You can start talking about all, the products, the tools, the things that you use in your business, um, that you want to show people. But what's cool is, like I said, you can get a free account with this, and it legit is free. It's not like a 2-week free trial. It is free until you exceed the limits on there, and then you would just upgrade as you need it. So this is, the tool I really like. And I'm going to do some examples, and I'll probably open up and show more of the social media business I did, but I literally took that business. I mean, it grew really, really fast. And all I did was I had a digital product that was I gave it away for free, which I think let's see, it's right here. Gave this away for free. As soon as they opted in, I immediately sold them or tried to sell them on a service that would help them get monetized. People would either buy that or they wouldn't, but I had them on their email list. Then I was able to, obviously follow up and get sales. And then I was able to get, we had such a great retention. Our customers were coming back and buying more and more. So that's what's nice about having like some sort of evergreen product that doesn't really ever go away. And why, like, if you set your business up on here and you start owning that email asset, you will then be able to introduce other products. Now, if you just want to build an email list by giving something away, and then like you could literally give away, like if I didn't have a service on the back end, what I would have been doing is starting to talk about Canva affiliate link. I would have started talking about TubeBuddy and vidIQ affiliate links. And I do talk about those in my email autoresponders. And I do get clicks. And then I find different tools and products that have to do with YouTube. I become an affiliate of those products, and then I just simply talk about those products either in blog posts or in my next email series to my email list. And a percentage of those people will open, read the email, click the button, go look at the product, and make a purchase. And then I get a commission every time that happens. That is how affiliate marketing works. The reason I started a digital, like the marketing services business, is because I wanted money immediately into my bank account. So as soon as somebody purchased a service from me, that came directly to Stripe or directly to PayPal. And then at that point, I was able to have the money in my bank account to either spend on ads or fulfillment or whatever I needed to. So that's the advantage of selling your own product, but I realize not everybody has one, but you can become what's called a reseller. And if you find a service that you like, test it out, and then start getting eyeballs and reselling that product. And that's probably for another video. But you can literally become a middleman and sell services. But the whole point would be to get that money coming in immediately to your bank account. And that's what I did with this. That's the reason I did this. I needed to have money quickly. So I was like, let me find a service that I know is in demand. Created the service. I personally didn't even know how to fulfill it. I found somebody who did, and I said, this is what I'm going to sell. Can you do it for me? Great. I just went out and I sold it through ads. I used Google Ads. I've talked about that in previous videos where, I've spent nearly $1 million over the years at Google Ads. So, there's different ways to get traffic. A lot of people want to do organic, but that's going to take a little bit more time. So, but if you want to build an online business, I would suggest starting here. I would suggest focusing on one product, one type of person that wants that product, focusing on that, using a platform like System.io to sell it, and then focusing on that until you've either scaled that up and reached a point to where then you could introduce another product or continue to scale the current product you have. Just don't get so doing too many things at one time. I always recommend people to stay focused, and I think the freemium account here will force you to until you grow a little bit, and then you can upgrade into another program. But anyway, the links that I've talked about are in the description below, and I will be doing a series of videos next week on some of the steps for doing this.